In looking at business vision for 2020, it is amazing to realize that it's only 48 months to get to 2020. And if you as a business are looking at your plans and your actions, how to prepare yourself for what consumers will demand from you for 2020, if you could do 48 things, that's one thing per month, how would you prioritize and how would you decide which are those things that you are going to do? If we look at how technology is shaping the way consumers interact with brands, if we look at wearables and we look at how devices are kind of self-ordering, self-fulfilling, that really has an impact on the technology that companies are building today. So I would always start with the consumer and look at what's the problem space that you are playing in. What problems do you solve for consumers today? Are those problems still valid? Are they still significant enough to solve? Are they going to change? And do you want to make your problem space a little bit bigger? I so love the Volvo Life Paint campaign, where Volvo's always traditionally stood for safety, and their cars are claimed to be the most safe in the world. But they took a real issue in the streets of London where a lot of cyclists get run over, and they just made their problem space a little bit bigger, not to just be about cars, but to be about the road and including cyclists in that picture. And if you would like to look at the campaign, we'll post it on our website, or you can just look on YouTube for Volvo Life Paint. So I would urge leaders to really look critically at the problems they're solving for consumers, and then decide, are those the problems they want to continue to solve in the future, and also intimately look at the life of the consumer. What do they do before they interact with your brand? What do they do after they interact with your brand? Because it's in that space that you often find some clues in terms of how to enlarge your problem space. So Brandlove is running an amazing one-day strategy workshop looking at your future and what life will be in 2020, and also helping you prioritize those 48 things that you can do, one thing a month until 2020 is upon us.